Right, Auto One. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to show you how to diagnose a light bulb that's out, and then we're going to go ahead and change the light bulb. So I'm going to grab the camera and I'm going to walk over here and hopefully not make you seasick. And this is a push button car. And on this car, you can see the light switch right here. And when I turn this to auto, the lights don't come on um, in the auto position unless the ignition switch is on. And if the fob's in the car and I push this once and twice, as long as I'm not pushing the brake pedal, the dash warning icons light up, and now the headlights are on. I can see out there. Um, but if I shut this off, just kind of showing you if that's off, and I go all the way up to park lamps and then headlights, now they're on up front. Anyways, we come up front here, and we notice that that light, that running bulb there is lit up, and the low beam bulb here is lit up right there. If I come to the other side, I noticed that the low beam bulb here is not lit up, but this guy right here is. So it's a little curious, and you can see it's kind of wigging out a little bit. And this guy right here, the park lamp bulb is working. So we've got a bad bulb here. So this one here is not on, and so I am assuming, I'm going to show you how to test the high beams. If I push this multifunction switch back, now the high beams are on, and on high beams, this one's on and this one's on. And then over here, this one's on in high beam and this one's on, but it's kind of freaking out. It's kind of flashing. So something's going on with this bulb, but the low beam bulb on this side is out. So what I'm going to do is put it back to low beam, turn the lights off, and then I'm going to come up over here. And a lot of times getting a YouTube video really helps you know how to change a bulb like this. But come over here by the tire, there's an inner fender skirt, and this one happens to be missing. And if I put this right up in here, well, guess what? There's the light bulb right there, and I notice there's some tape on it. So I'm going to reach my hand up in here and block your vision of what I'm doing a little bit. I just twist it counterclockwise, and out comes the bulb. And I'm back outside here, and I'm going to go ahead and put my camera right here, and I'm going to see what's going on here with this tape. Take the tape off. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm going to take it off. So this bulb works in the high beam position, but it does not work in the low beam position. And it looks like the connector was partially broken. So the connector is in bad shape, which could be the fault here. But anyways, I'm going to do this. I'm going to plug that back in, and I'm going to go turn the low beam lights on, and we'll see. So the low beams are on right now, and you can see that this guy is not working. So I'm going to go ahead and unbolt that, and I'm going to go ahead and get out my new bulb here. If I can do the most difficult thing in our third world issues is opening a package. And this bulb is a what we call an H11, and it says LL for long life. And I'm going to go ahead and plug it in and see how it works. Okay, so it did not come on. So something else is going on here, and it wasn't a bad bulb. Either it's a bad connection, or maybe there's a fuse that's causing this thing to go bad. So I'm going to put this guy back in for a moment, and we're going to see if there's a fuse issue. So let me pause this for a moment. So I went to the wiring diagram on Mitchell Protoman and found out that there's left and right hand. Come on, focus. There it is. So it says headlamp, low, right hand. It's number 52. It's this guy right here. So I can take my 12-volt test light, which is connected to the negative side of the battery. If I touch the positive, the light in there lights up. Hopefully you can see that. So if I touch this side of the fuse, it lights up. And if I touch that side of the fuse, it lights up. so I know that these fuses are good. And so the cause of that light not working is not the fuse. It's got power going to it. So what we can do is we can come back over here. Sorry, I just got caught. Come back over here with my camera. And I'm going to set the camera back up so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to go ahead and, again, I got my test light hooked up. And I'm going to probe this socket for power. I'm going to see if I got power here. And I have no power in this socket. It is not lighting up. So something has happened, and it kind of looks like, okay, so something I notice is, I was just trying to show you how to change a light bulb, and I did show you how to do that, but I noticed that there's some wrapping of tape here that I think you can see. And so I'm wondering if a repair was done and the repair is faulty. So let's check that out. We'll pause for just a second. All right, Auto One. What we thought was going to be a simple replace a headlight is now taking out the whole headlight assembly, and here's the harness. And I've got wires that are cut and taped, and wires that have been reconnected here, and wires that are taped here and here and here. So in order to fix this, it became a lot more of an issue. I'm going to have to take all these tape things off, make sure all the connections are good, trace the fault, etc. This is no longer an Auto One project, but I did show you how to change the light bulbs, and I will show you one other thing, that typically when you have a light bulb like this, it just goes right in the hole like this, and you just twist it clockwise. So let me see if I can, there we go. Just twist it clockwise and it's in, and you go counterclockwise and it comes out. So at least you can see how to do that. And what was supposed to be really simple is no longer really simple. All right, that's changing a headlamp bulb.